Hello good day viewers. We are asked to simplify this trigonometric expression without using calculator. We have sine of 11 pi divided by 12 multiplied by cosine of 11 pi divided by 12. Alright, let's get started. First of all, you should know that 11 pi can be written as 2 pi plus 9 pi. So let me simplify this first before I substitute it back. So 11 pi divided by 12, this is the same thing as 2 pi plus 9 pi divided by 12. And you can split the fractions into 2 pi divided by 12 plus 9 pi divided by 12. And you know this to the lowest term is the same thing as pi divided by 6 plus 3 into 9 is 3 pi. 3 into 12 is 4. So we have 3 pi divided by 4. So instead of 11 pi divided by 12, we can now substitute pi over 6 plus 3 pi over 4. Therefore, we have sine of what? Pi over 6 plus 3 pi over 4. Then multiply by cosine of the same thing because the two angles are the same. Pi divided by 6 plus 3 pi divided by 4. Now we are going to apply double angle identity to simplify these two expressions. For sine, if you have sine of, for example, x plus y, this is the same thing as sine of x multiplied by cosine of y, then plus sine of y multiplied by cosine of x. This is for sine. And if it is cosine, for example, if we have cosine of x plus y, this is equal to cosine of x multiplied by cosine of y. Then instead of plus, we have minus sine of x multiplied by cosine of y. So this is how to simplify double angle for sine and cosine. We are going to apply the same thing in simplifying these two expressions. Though it is a single expression, we have sine of pi divided by 6, for which our x here is equivalent to pi divided by 6. So for sine, we have sine of pi divided by 6 cosine of 3 pi divided by 4. Then the next term we have sine of y, for which y is this, plus sine of 3 pi divided by 4, then multiplied by cosine of pi divided by 6. Then we have to multiply the whole of this by the cosine identity. For cosine, we have to take cosine of the first multiplied by cosine of the second angle. So we have cosine of pi divided by 6 multiplied by cosine of 3 pi divided by 4. Then we subtract sine of pi divided by 6 multiplied by sine of 3 pi divided by 4. Alright, from here we can start finding these ratios. Let's start by finding sine of pi divided by 6. Sine of pi divided by 6, remember it is equal to 1 divided by 2. So we have 1 divided by 2 multiplied by cosine of 3 pi divided by 4 is equivalent to negative root 2 divided by 2. Then plus sine of 3 pi divided by 4 is equivalent to root 2 divided by 2. So we have root 2 divided by 2 here. Then multiplied by cosine of pi divided by 6, which is equivalent to root 3 divided by 2. We have to multiply the whole of this by the other expansion, which is this. Cosine of pi divided by 6 is equal to what? Root 3 divided by 2 multiplied by cosine of 3 pi divided by 4 is equal to negative root 2 divided by 2. Negative root 2 divided by 2. Then minus sine of pi divided by 6 is 1 divided by 2. Then multiply by sine of 3 pi divided by 4 is root 2 divided by 2. So we have just simplified all of these ratios. From here, if you multiply this 2, you're going to have negative root 2 divided by 4. Then plus, if you multiply these 2 together, you have root 6 over 4. This is root 6 divided by 4. You multiply by the other ones. If you multiply this, you're going to have negative root 6 divided by 4. Then minus, this will give us what? Root 2 divided by 4. Root 2 divided by 4. I can write this one as root 6 divided by 4 minus root 2 divided by 4, right? They are exactly the same. And from here, we can factor out the negative sign. I can even bring it back here. I mean this negative if we factor it out. So all other times becomes positive. We have root 6 divided by 4 plus root 2 divided by 4. Just observe the two terms. They are just difference of two squares. This term and this term, they are exactly the same. Likewise, this and this. So we take the first term, we square that. We subtract the second term squared. Difference of two squares. What should I write it? If you have a minus b multiplied by a plus b, remember that this is the same thing as a squared minus b squared. This is exactly what I mean. So I have minus, which is their constant. We have root 6 divided by 4 whole squared. Then minus, we have root 2 divided by 4 also squared. Power of 2 will eliminate the square root, right? So leaving only 6. So this is negative. We have 6 to the top. To the bottom, we have 16. Because 4 squared is 16, minus power of 2 will eliminate the square root, leaving 2. So we have 2 here divided by 4 squared, which is 16. Since we have common denominators, we are going to subtract the numerators. 6 minus 2 is 4. So this is equal to negative 4 divided by 16. But 4 can divide 4 one time and it can divide 16 4 times. So to the lowest term, we have negative 1 divided by 4, which is our final answer. Therefore, the whole of this expression, when simplified without using calculator, you have to get negative 1 divided by 4. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye-bye.